from the coaches to the players and everything, you know, we built a big relationship, you know, and a strong relationship, you know. I stayed in contact, and I feel like it was just the relationship part that, like, topped it off. You know, I love how they play. They're a successful team, you know, and it's just, yeah.
Got to ask you about Coach Drink. I've known him for a while. I mean, what was it like getting to know him and connecting with him?
Oh, man, it was great. You know, he's a great man, a good person. You know, he stays in contact with me. And he tried to build me more outside of football, you know, as a young man. And when my confidence is low and stuff like that, he helped me build it back up. So, you know, he's a great man.
No, you mentioned kind of style of play. Missouri's had a good track record developing running backs. I know that was that kind of one of the factors too for you?
Oh, yeah, sir. I want to be at a school that got that produce real good running backs, and you know that most importantly get them to the league, you know, and you know they've been successful with that. So.
You've been on a tear at Bryant so far. What's been working for you? What are you just trying to work on the rest of the way?
Man, you know, right now I'm trying to build my, get more bigger, gain a couple more pounds and stuff like that, and most importantly, develop more as a team player and a young man, you know, and they're helping me with that. So.
Got to ask you about Mark Tree. You started your run there. I mean, what were those experiences like with the Indians? How much did they help kind of develop you into the person you are now?
You know, man, it was great. I love the small town atmosphere. You know I can't get it back, but you know, it was great, man. It was great. I love my teammates. We had a good run with them. Went to the playoffs. You know, we just came short of the championship game, but you know, I loved it. I loved it, man.
Not many folks make the jump from 2A to 7A and exceed on a high level like you've been. What have just been some of the keys to kind of really help you develop and make that jump the way you did?
You know, well, lifting and staying consistent with my working out, you know, doing stuff outside of, you know, the school stuff, you know, like football practice. I do a lot of extra stuff that'll get me ready for games and, you know, stuff like that. And, you know, just being around that type of atmosphere, you know, it's great. Like, so.
What was it like when you went and visited Columbia? I hadn't had a chance to ask you about that either.
Oh, it was great, man. I loved it from the moment I pulled up to the hotel. Everybody, the whole coaching staff was greeting me and stuff like that. It was great. It was great, man. I loved it. And, you know, I love the facility. I love what they got going over there. They got a lot of stuff they're doing to the stadium. You know, it's going to be here. And, you know, it was great.